The definite score would be 2-0.
Alright, so this is basically just my reaction, or just my reaction to what happened in the Champions League final. Basically, it was a super dope final. Just like you're seeing here, Mo Salah is like basically already celebrating. Like that's how fast the first goal was, and that's how fast like Liverpool's game just like deteriorated, and just like those beginning instances of the match. I mean, to me, it was like super horrible. Pochettino got his tactics wrong. Like, I don't know why he put Harry Kane in for this game. For me, I feel like he would have been a better option off the bench. But like, he totally got it wrong. But I mean, I understand it. Like to me, like the way I was giving him a prediction, I was probably giving like Spurs less of the credit. But like to me, they half-assed their way into the final in the first place. So, just the merit of them being there, just them being there is like it's amazing to believe, and just like all the credit goes to Klopp, because like I guess he planned his team, or he told them, he's like, look for that first goal, and then once we get that first goal, I'm gonna tell you what to do at the halftime. That's basically what his team did. And like basically the only exciting thing was like this girl just jumping onto the field, whoever she was. I'm not even gonna lie, it was like the most exciting thing that happened. Allison was just solid. No more goal errors, no more goalie errors like last year. Champions League, Alisson's been a good buy. He saved them. He did the saves he had to do, and he's been amazing this whole season. And basically, the whole team has. All of Liverpool has been doing their job. Mo Salah was doing pretty good. Not really, not for me, but I mean, he got the goal, basically, and the team wasn't really playing for him, but I swear, this guy was losing so many balls. Van Dijk was solid that whole night. No one was getting past him. Nobody. I think Heung-min Son actually got one, but like he tore it down. He stopped that before he could even capitalize on it. James Milner, for like the second half that he came in, he did pretty good. Like Liverpool, they were just better. Even though they had like a horrible game, I swear, like in the first half, they had like the least amount of touches. Harry Kane was like, he was non-existent. He looked like a fake, like a fraud. Like he was just on the floor the whole time. He couldn't win a ball in the air. He couldn't win one given to him. It's horrible. The best player in Spurs, I would say, is Heung-min Son. He was actually trying to get stuff done, shooting, create stuff on his own, because his team was like non-existent. And that's just the quality of Heung-min Son. He's like, for me, he's the best player there. Probably other people disagree, say Harry Kane, but for me, Harry Kane was non-existent in that final. And I mean, it's probably not his fault. He had played for like 2 months probably. I would have just kept him on the bench. Probably would have been a better second option. Maybe put Lucas Moura up top, since he was like fresh. He was in the game. I'm just telling you, Harry Kane was all over the floor. He couldn't win a ball. He couldn't even beat Matip. It's just because he's not in rhythm. He's not in form. He's not in shape. He's not ready to be playing these big old games. And like Liverpool, they were just ready. They knew what they were playing. They knew what they were gonna do. They knew the game plan. This was all thought out before they even went on the field. These guys knew what they were gonna do. Like you can't put Fernando Llorente and expect him to get you a goal again. Cause like you can just do that. You can just only half-ass your way to something. I know there was questions if Robert Firmino or Harry Kane were actually going to start the game. They actually did. Firmino probably did better than Harry Kane, even though Firmino wasn't barely that existing either. But Harry Kane was he was so bad. And like, I mean, I'm not just trying to judge, but I'm telling you, these guys, as they were warming up, they knew that cup was theirs. Without a doubt, I'm pretty sure all of them knew that they had to get that cup. And probably if they wouldn't go down there, they would have known that they could have pulled it back and just played in their favor. I think one of the switches that Mauricio Pochettino got it wrong was where he took off Harry Winks. For me, he was actually playing pretty decent. He hadn't gotten the ball taken away from him. He was like holding up the play. He had good possession. I mean, Sacco got injured and he had to ultimately take him off. I guess he should have just waited, because Harry Winks was actually doing pretty good. Alisson was solid. Harry Kane was non-existent. I think this was one where like they gave the pass to Dele Alli, and Dele Alli tried to hit it first time over. Allison, but like that was like so bad. I don't know what he was trying to do to him. Allison wasn't even out the goal to try to like chip it over him. It was so bad. And then just at the end where he just finished him off. It was really dull. It was like super bad. The hold up play, there was just like the game was bad. From like what Real Madrid's been doing, what they've been showing us, this game was super bad. But Liverpool got the job done, and that's all that mattered. And Van Dijk kept this thing of no one getting past him. I said in my last video that maybe Heung-min Son could have did it, and I actually thought he was. I thought he was gonna get a shot off at least. But Virgil Van Dijk said nope, and he took that thing away. And that just shows like how his class, like his quality, over the rest of the players. Origi, he did his part. He's just like a clutch player. He would come in and just make an impact. Literally, he's just come into these games and just makes an impact off the bench. That's crazy. That's crazy to have a clutch player like that who's gonna perform in these Champions League games. Spurs could have used someone like that. They had Lucas Moura supposedly, but I told you, man, you can't just half-ass your way into a final and expect to win it. Like that's the same thing. You could say that Spurs were in there because of a dream, but that's the same thing not being a fan. You gotta know the quality of football, and like they didn't have it. And if you thought they were gonna win, you were mistaken. I'm sorry, my friend. I should Pochettino as a good manager and a very cool club, but Liverpool, like they bought the assets that they needed. I saw tweets of like they're saying that, or not tweets or Instagram posts of them saying that they traded Coutinho for Virgil van Dijk and for Alisson, but like that's just business. Like if you're a business person, you gotta switch your assets and put it in positions where you need it, and like that's what Liverpool's been needing. Like if people just do that, like they could win the league. And it's also just like the owners. It's the thing with the owner. It's the thing with the manager. If a club actually just gives the manager all the control, gives them the control of what players he wants, gives them the control of what style they want to play, they build an identity, and then you just mold the players, and then the players that fit into Jurgen Klopp's system, they stay, and the ones that don't, they're out. And that's how it should be. Like that's why teams are starting to have success. Look at Man City. Man City gives everything to Pep Guardiola, and Pep Guardiola makes him prosper. And this is just like, just look at the success. This kid is like 20 years old. He won his first Champions League. That's crazy. And he's one of the academy boys. James Milner. He's like 30-something years old, and like the Man City didn't want him, but Jurgen Klopp did, because he had that heart, that hustle, that grind, just to win the games. That he had a playing style that he needed. And this is big for English football. Like these are some of the British players, and it's just making their football better. Like they're actually performing better in like international competitions. And all props to Liverpool. They deserve it. I hope they do good with this win. And just props to them. Props to the club. And if you like the video, just give it a like.